YouTube, listen up. I did a banger today. A banger. Straight banger. Fire. Straight heat. Listen, this cut right here is fire, man. The high taper on this waver was clean. If you like the video, listen, you're gonna like the cut. Just make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, turn up. All right? Wake up. Listen, barbers, I need y'all to wake up right now. Where everybody at? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? Does anybody find these YouTube barbers? Any YouTube barbers still doing it? I don't know. I'm looking. I don't see any YouTube barbers really doing it like this. What you mean? It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned. Wait, I don't think they really think that it's shots fired. They don't understand. It's shots fired, man. Straight like that.
Where you get your beats? HustleDreamProduction.
Alright YouTube, so before you actually start cutting, what you want to do is comb the hair out. What you're doing is actually lifting the hair off of the scalp, making it easier for the hair to feed into the teeth of the blade. Also, while you're doing this, you're checking for cowlicks. You're making sure that you're brushing that crown area correctly, alright? The worst thing you want to do is comb or do anything the opposite direction to throw the wave pattern off, all right? Plus, it puts your client at ease. To know that you're actually combing in the right direction means that you're going to cut in the right direction. So a lot of times wavers know because they brush their hair a lot, all right? So they know exactly what direction they need to go in. So it definitely puts your client at ease knowing how to comb or brush his waves. So my client wanted a 2-guard on top. So I went ahead and grabbed my 2-guard with the lever open, and I'm using my Stylecraft instinct, and I'm going with the grain of his pattern, making sure I go nice and slow, not rushing it. You don't want to be that barber that just rushes your client and just knocks down the hair real quick. You actually want to pay attention to what you're doing. Now in this situation, I'm gonna be honest, my client wanted a 2, but if I was to recommend a guard size, it would be a 3 next time. A 3 with the guard open. I feel like a 2 took it down a little too much, but hey, it's what your client wants and you gotta deliver, all right? He's been getting a number 2, so I went ahead and gave him what he asked for. So when it comes to wavers, I always like to use a guard size higher when it comes to the crown area because for some reason, it just takes that area lower. And by me doing this, lo and behold, my man has 2 crowns. So if I didn't use a guard size higher, I would have took his crown way too low. Just look at that. Now starting on the taper, I'm gonna set my bald line using my Stylecraft Instinct trimmers, and I'm just gonna set it in basic, all right? I'm not gonna put a bend to it because as wavers, we wanna keep a lot of the waves closest to the shoreline as possible, all right? So I'm just gonna do a regular basic taper. Next, switching over to my Stylecraft Instinct clippers, I'm gonna put on the 1-guard with the lever open and I'm gonna debulk. The reason why I'm starting off debulking first is because I basically wanna keep this fade as low as possible. Next, I'm gonna grab my comb and basically feed that hair into the teeth of the blade. What this does is stops the hair from just moving all over the place, and also it just lays it back down right away as you cut. I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna continue to debulk, grabbing my 2-guard with the lever open and still debulk the rest on top. So the same thing with the 3 guard with the lever open, just debulking on the top. I would clipper over comb, but I just went ahead and grabbed my 3 guard. Now that I have everything debulked, I could go with my normal guidelines. Now I'm setting it in with the lever open and basically going up about a 1/2 inch, if that. I'm not really going up too high because I don't want to take this fade up any higher than the bulk area. Now going back with the 1 guard, because I'm just gonna set my guidelines in no matter what, all right? I don't care if I debulked with the 1 guard, I'm gonna do it all over again just to follow my steps. Now closing the lever on that 1 guard, I'm basically softening up that middle line between the lever open and the 1. I'm using my corners, basically getting in those areas where I see bulk and just trying to soften up that line as much as possible. Next, putting on the 0 guard with the lever fully closed. In a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Now keep in mind, you see I'm using my corners the entire time, and look at the direction that I'm going in. It's not always that up and down direction. Sometimes you gotta go at a slight tilt to get it at that 0 guard length. So sometimes the lever open just doesn't cut it. So now I got the lever open and now I'm just detailing in that area, just trying to take baby steps as much as possible. Next, with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Notice how I'm starting below the line, flicking to the line, and I'm gonna be adjusting my lever as I go up. So lastly, what you want to do is detail work, all right? This is where you look in the mirror. The mirror will show you a different perspective on the blend that you can't see just head on, all right? I like to give my eyes a rest as well from taking a look at the blend so long, and just do corner work, all right? Use my blade as basically a thinning shear and just start getting in those areas where the hair is just kind of cluttered. You're just breaking it up using your corners. Now, as far as the back goes, it's the same exact steps. The only difference is you have a lot more room to work with, and I will be clipper over combing. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like
God did.
YouTube. This is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.